Back. And he'll lose yardage here through there, bringing up second down.
The quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and just like that, it's third down. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's caught by Parker. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And the Buffet boys, the O-line.
Having a concert.
You got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
10 yards still left on second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Who? The Bears.
Wide open receiver complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. So completion on second down, that brings up 3rd.
I thought you said the Bears.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
No, I'm trying to see these people that had 4th and 15, and then they're going to,
And the Chiefs are out to a
get an Northern light, and then get a 3rd down.
Drive here this afternoon results in 3. I'm not sure that was a statement necessarily, but getting points on the road, never a bad thing.
No question about it, Brandon. You had a crowd that was all fired up during pregame introductions, yet you're able to quiet them just a little bit by taking the early lead.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'7" quarterback out of Memphis. It's Paxton Lynch.
You see his height. You see 6'7". You can't get past it. But don't think that he's immobile. This guy has great footwork, quick feet, and moves around really well. And when you think you've got him hemmed in the pocket, he can escape in a big way and then beat you downfield with his arm. How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Second and 5. They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
And the There's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be
quick on
basketball
Louisville,
players
missed 3
somehow
critical
came back to
ass
football.
pitches.
That's really good for the game of
Sorry,
football.
nigga.
You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
No, 17.
And a glance now at the Chiefs' defense.
Dontari Poe emerged on the scene fast as a young player and continues to make big plays at defensive tackle.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is into the end zone for the Denver touchdown. Their big tight end, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
Well, Jackson, there you go.
It's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
So much money, man.
They'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They must get something out of the drive.
Take it. Just kind of like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. They can put some points on the board. This time on offense, they'll want to see the field on the field.
As we look at the defensive starters, the secondary is certainly going to need to be on their toes in this one.
And you know me really well. Where do I start analyzing a game? From the secondary. And these guys have to be on point today. They're facing a high-powered attack.
No penalty like secret.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got time in the pocket. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hand. Get them out in the flat and let them have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he's short.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
But on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't measure that.
I don't know that
That's
all
clearly
bad.
behind the
You gotta
line.
look at blocking there,
Stupid
don't you?
as
I
fuck.
would agree with that totally.
At
At some
some
point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again.
I mean, you look right at it. I ain't talking about the line. I'm talking about the orange thing on the side. Like you can clearly see from the sideline that it's behind, that it's short.
He's got a man wide open, complete. They got 18 yards
They went for it on
out
fourth
and it
down.
gets him a new set of downs.
Oh no, I ain't talking about the other line. Yeah, I know about the other line. I'm talking about that orange thing. What else they call this shit?
They go play action here on first down. Going for it all.
Come with that dick, man. Come with that dick. Come with that dick.
Now that'll bring up second down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
The play action fake.
You overperform what?
Under a heavy rush and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage, and make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
Out of the gun now on third down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Robert Kindici in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Third and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes. I wouldn't necessarily just
Give us
absolutely
it.
go in the opposite
Take that
direction.
hole.
They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They come up with an offset eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've hit the end of quarter one. 7-3 the score. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. On third down, Lynch. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not at all. It came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
On first down, it's Lynch. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's brought pick up there at 22.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he's going to find his way forward here this game. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, He's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Perfect ball placement, man.
Third down and 3. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well.
Well, it'd be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot,
Got him.
in the dead zone.
Fuck that bitch fail.
And that's what he just did.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he will. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver.
Why? Lay your ass down, take a nap.
Hard hit like a mother. I just thought I just seen J-Bag get online, bro.
His third touchdown now on the year.
Huh?
The Broncos will add on to their lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially
One
when
of them
they
jits.
create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Shit.
Chris, what game you watching over there, boy?
Here comes the defensive unit for the Broncos.
Louisville,
They'll
okay.
be hoping to come up with that same type of
What the score is?
last time when they forced the punt to go to a touchdown.
10-7 Virginia.
Just continues
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Because once you get it done once, you feel like you can do it again and again. It's no guarantee, but you got to like the confidence and then take that back onto the field.
Now will they keep that confidence? Time to find out. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's brought down after a good game.
Oh, damn, I got to pay attention to what the fuck I'm doing.
On the pickup there. And that'll be good for a KC
I
first.
just gas me for 20.
Good, strong, explosive run that
Some
started
yard.
inside, which means you got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive lineman job they just did?
And key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just said, it opens up possibilities. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But just still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And out will come the
Fuck
offense.
no,
as they take
bitch.
over. And Denver getting set to take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded in those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Yeah, that motherfucker ran 64 miles. God damn.
And they give this time to the tailback. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They played so well throughout this entire game.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. They come up in an offset eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will have a first down here at the 40. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Throw that bitch.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. Back now As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Yeah, thank you. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And they'll run it here. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Back to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Dancing to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Their big tight end with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And it's 21-3. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it, no one got it. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this one will be touched down inside the 40-yard line. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on down to our studios in Orlando, where standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Broncos are happy to be sitting in the locker room with a lead. The Chiefs didn't play their best, and they'll need to be at their best now to come back. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Broncos have it on 2nd and 5. Here the pass will be completed into coverage, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 38-yard line. Broncos later on the drive. Here he'll scramble out of the pocket and take off, and he'll win the sprint to the end zone. They're now on top by 4. Broncos have it at the 4. The catch is made after a quick pass, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. The Broncos push their lead to 11. Broncos have it at the 2. Here he'll look into the end zone, and he finds his mark for the score. That takes the lead up to 18. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the second half, let's hand it back over to Brandon and Charles. Brandon.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first. It was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And they'll go on the ground. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Back-to-back one-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. And he has not been able to find the same type of running room this week as last. Such a great game. We met with him. He came in, had the biggest smile on his face, so we just thought that Lynch fighting. He fumbles. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught at the 8. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Their big tight end, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I-formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. An 8-yard gain, so that gets him halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to, and I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
And he'll get out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Yeah, calm down, bro. You know, motivate.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. In the red zone this time.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. And the evidence shows last week's game, it's really leaked into a second game now, Charles. What do you think of this?
And it's a surprise, isn't it? Because when we spent time watching them practice, talking with the coaches, they felt like a bounce back was going to happen this week. They were very confident in the game plan, thought the defenses they would see would present great opportunities for big-time runs. We're not getting that so far. I don't know if this is a game plan or if they're just being overwhelmed by the defense they're facing. I'd love to sit down at some point in our offseason and talk to these defensive coordinators in the red zone. Tight end is obviously a big threat, yet these guys continue to make plays. Is there any other way to stop them?
Apparently not. In the red zone, like you said, that's your guy. They got it to him.
Supreme confidence in going to a playmaker. It's time to find space. They want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll drop to throw. And he floats one there, incomplete. I can't imagine we'd see another throw here. 3rd and goal from the 1. They come out here in the I. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the
I don't know why they be doing that shit.
attacking and changing
I bet you all the time. Would you throw a long pass?
They're playing an excellent game.
Yeah. Blue 5 yards, you throw that bit to here. You catch that bit, spin it down to the ground.
And that field goal caps at 11.
I be hating that shit, man.
It's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
This will be taken about the 20.
Your damn wide receiver don't want to kick that bitch.
That's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Everything. That's why they down. They supposed to be up.
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception.
I mean, they called it quick. They driving down.
Start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Hey, offense ain't doing shit, bro.
And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Chiefs now. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Shift together here from the D-line. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
And throw right side complete to Parker.
Oh, now he
He will
overthrown.
have a first down here at about the 40. They pick up 12 on the play there,
Oh,
and
run
they
the
move
fucking
the chains. So the offense has it 1st and 10. So they're on that play. Offensively, they were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
They'll look to throw. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give him a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight end in the pass blocking, but you've got to help him get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And over the middle, this is Parker. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Back now at the home of the champs, Sports Authority Field in Denver. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail.
Defense went from fourth down to 5. Boy, Jackson did that little fake thing like he had the ball. Hey, sack the fuck out of his ass.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is Parker, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down